everybody. Welcome back to Raider Record Room, Season 3, Episode 2. I'm your host, Chloe Holt, and today we're joined by Mount Union's own RJ. RJ, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing okay. So how about you tell the folks at home a little bit about yourself?
I am a freshman psychology and theater major with a music minor. I'm in band as a sousaphone player. I am an alto and choir, and I am an RSM.
Awesome. So since you are a Mount Union student, how about we talk a little bit more about Mount Union? What made you decide to come here?
Well, all my friends from high school, from Woodridge, came here. And so I had already heard a lot of good things. And when I came to the campus, I fell in love immediately. The campus is beautiful, and I had never seen a gender inclusive bathroom or dorm. So, like, to see that was really amazing. And then all the teachers and, like, the staff are just great people. So I knew I wanted to come here immediately.
That's awesome. So since you're a student and a musician, how do you balance that lifestyle?
It's a lot of just finding the time to write music. So I will now come out of band or choir and just be thinking of a lyric or tune, and I'll just go back to my dorm and start writing music on my phone, and then record some music on my phone, put it together, and then I'm done. So it's just like, do I feel like writing? Yeah, I feel like writing.
That's awesome. Again, speaking of balance, you also have a podcast that you're doing called Interviews with Monsters. Do you want to tell us a little bit about that?
Interviews with Monsters is a fictional, it's set in a fictional world surrounded by this doctor who's trying to figure out why there are so many monsters and ghosts in her town. So, figure it out, she, like, grabs them and then interviews them and asks them a bunch of questions. So, she'll talk to mermaids and monsters and ghosts and so just stuff like that. And it's a lot of fun.
That sounds like a ton of fun. So hopping back more to the music side of things, how serious are you about music?
I'm pretty serious about it. I don't think it's something I'd pursue as a career by itself, but it's something that I've been interested in since I was very little.
Right. How about you actually tell us a little bit more how you got started, since you've been doing music for a really long time now?
When I was about 3 or 4, my grandma started me on piano lessons, and it was just a lot of music theory. Didn't really get to play the piano much, but when I got a little older, like the tween years, I started listening to my dad's music because I was finally old enough to listen to his music, and I was like, wow, this is really cool. My dad writes music, and I was inspired by a song that he wrote, and I thought it was about me and my brother. So I was like, oh, I want to do this. This seems like a fun thing to do. So I started writing, and it was a lot of writing stuff down and throwing stuff away, forgetting lyrics. And more recently, about senior year of high school, I was like, I want to write music and I want people to hear it. So I ran down to my mom and I was like, Mom, can I please release some songs? And she was like, I don't care, go for it. And so I went upstairs, and that day or the day after, I finished writing a song, and I published it on YouTube. And I called my dad and was like, Dad, I just wrote a song. You should listen to it. And I've just been going from there.
That's so cool. So other than your dad, what other musical inspirations do you have?
Well, I listen to all types of music. I go through my musical phases all the time. So my biggest inspiration when I was a lot younger was Beyonce. I listened to a lot of Beyonce because that's what my mom listened to.
Mm-hmm.
And then as I started branching out, it was a lot of Green Day and Black Veil Brides. So I went through my whole emo phase and listened to all that. And more recently, it's been like Billie Eilish and just singers like that.
So how would you describe your current musical style?
Because I listen to so many different music types, a lot of my music style is indie, rock. I've done some R&B just because it's really easy for me.
Mm-hmm.
I've tried to do reggae before, it did not work. But yeah, I bounce around. It really just depends on what I'm listening to on whatever given day.
Cool. Okay, so since you have such a diverse love for different kinds of music, this next question is going to be a little bit hard, but bear with me. So you're stuck on a desert island, and you can only bring one album to listen to for the rest of your life. What is it?
Oh no. I love Billie Eilish, and I want to say Billie Eilish, but honestly, if I had to bring one album, it would be from Black Veil Brides, and I don't remember the album name, but I think the album name is Knives and Pens.
Okay.
Or Pens and Knives, one of the two. It was like my first emo song, and I like love that band, so I don't think I can go without it.
Cool. Okay, so I understand you're going to be playing us an original today. Do you want to tell me a little bit about it?
It's a song that I wrote in about 5 to 10 minutes. I was bored in my dorm, and I was like, I want to write about how I'm feeling right now, because I do a lot of songs with a lot of metaphors, and I was like, I just want to say words, and those words can make a song. Any words can just make a song. So I sat down in my dorm, my roommate was watching me the whole time, and I wrote some lyrics, and I went on my phone, I went to GarageBand, and I just started putting stuff together, and then I was like, wow, wait, this is really, really good. So yeah.
That's amazing. I can't wait to hear it. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. All right, let's listen to you play some tunes.
Summer is waiting, fall is here. I'm anticipating when you'll disappear. It's been rainy weather all day. I'm really hoping this weather will stay. And I don't know how I got this far. I'm not sure where I'll go, but I'm still wrong. Number 11's been on my mind. Should be more focused, but baby, it's fine. It'll be fine. It smells like vanilla, tastes like cream. Should be more focused, I think I might scream. I'll scream. And I don't know how I got this far. I'm not sure where I'll go, but I'm still growing. And I don't know how I got this far. I'm not sure where I'll go, but I'm still My name is RJ. Thanks for watching Raider Record Room. You can find me on YouTube and on Instagram at RJ Pendragon.